Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is a direct sequel to my last video, but I wanted to just take a second to introduce the project for anyone who's new to the channel. So I do a project called Wind Waker Unflooded on this channel, which is where I'm taking the world of Hyrule and trying to create all of it in the art style of the Wind Waker. And obviously there's a lot of work left to do, but we have a pretty good start. You know, and this all comes from, if you played Wind Waker, then we only get to explore a small portion of Hyrule in the game, but we're told that all of Hyrule takes place on the Great Sea. And so this is what the Wind Waker looks like in the game. I mean, this island isn't in the game, it needs a little more work, but there's stuff like, let's look at like Outset Island. Like that looks like, just like it does in the game, and if you played Wind Waker, then you know this look. But oh no, there's a couple of extra details, and there's a whole world below it. And that's what I'm trying to capture, is because we know that Wind Waker takes place in Hyrule, so let's get to the point where we can create all of the entire world that you never got to see in the game. So that's this project, and I'm very excited about it. I've been very encouraged by your comments, and today I'm doing a sequel, because the fact is, I did a video where I was working on Hateno Village. I didn't get that much done. I just felt bad about like posting it. And you know, the thing is, like, work is slow sometimes on this project, and that is just how it is, and that's realistic. But 10 minutes went by and all I did was create like 2 houses. And I just thought I could do better than that. So here's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna do some work on the Hateno Village area, going over, focusing especially on the path near Link's house from Breath of the Wild. So what I'm going to do is create the bridge from the Outset Island asset. So here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to copy paste that. Let's drag that over and line it up with, see, I have this reference map here that has come in handy. It'll be kind of like right there, I think, is how that lines up. And here's going to be the field where Link's house will be. So let's start extruding, creating that area. I mean, it's going to kind of extend more this way, so I'm going to create a precedent for that. I could do a little more work on this before I call that a day. Just kind of add some extra shape to the field here. Boop. There we go. Let's kind of make some decisions. This is going to kind of follow the path, but go this way, kind of upwards. And then kind of here, because there's this kind of area where the flagpole is, right? Isn't it a flagpole? Am I tripping? And then we can kind of connect that to this. Boom, that's how it works. 23, I think that's the rock texture that I want. Kind of project some textures onto it. Do the same thing with all of this geometry. Behold. But I like the idea of kind of extruding or extending these, the bottoms of these, as kind of like a nice little detail. And then the water below it will be like there. Kind of do that a little bit. Now let's get the house, because I think the house is pretty much just like the general store house. So I'm just going to steal that. This will be Link's house, but I think it's facing the other way. Let's do this. How's it gonna be facing that way? Here's Link's house. He has a bit of a front yard, but I think if I kind of put it right there, will be good. So I may make it a tad bigger, and then boom. Here we go. This will be where Link's house is. Just like that. Connected, boom, boom, textured, boom. I'll fix the grass textures too at the end like I did in the last video. But already, look at all this progress that we've done. Oh, it's beautiful. Got the road to Link's house, got the bridge. Oh, it's you can just imagine it. But the issue is Link's house is not the bomb house. Here we go. How far do I want it to go? He has like a pretty nice front yard with a pretty good overlook. And kind of it sloped down. Is that what I want? Do I want it to be that far sloping? Not that far. About like that. There we go. Easy peasy. We have some interesting hills now. And I'm not going to worry about keeping that accurate to game, just because at this point, like, it has to fit within my world. That's more important. kind of bring it together like that. Maybe this one still needs to be kind of outwards. I like that. So, all right. Now let's texture that, and then we'll start connecting things. Look at all the work we're getting done. Look at us. We're gonna connect these. That will do. I like the way that looks. I don't really know what's happening on this ridge. I don't remember what's in the game there really, but I can figure that out later. There's so many options. Comment down below what you want to see up on this ridge. It all still needs some work, but like, oh, look at that. It's all like connected now. I feel like this shape isn't quite right. See, the thing about Wind Waker that's really unique is the way it has that kind of stair step geometry, right? I mean, you know it when you see it, you know? Okay, that looks better. Cool. Happy with that. Oh, yeah. It's a nice hill. It's nice. Oh. I love Hyrule. I love Zelda. Here we go. Make it as deep as these kind of bridge segments are. Kind of line that up. So where's this river go? Is there a slope to the... Is there like a little waterfall or... No, I think it's all kind of at the same level. I mean, this is like a very rough geometry, so... But I think that's fine. It's good enough for my purposes. I might kind of adjust some things here. Now that that's in place. And then from these, extrude again. Cool. I'll figure out what to do with that, how that area connects to stuff later. One more time. And then I'll kind of fix the shape of these things. Cool. Be a nice little pond area. It's all connected. Remap the rock. There we go. Looks nice. Looks nice. No, this is all very nice. Very nice. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, and like, I mean, all the UV mapping needs some work, but like this is a start of like getting things in the right place, right? So I think that that's still very valuable at this stage. Let's texture this. Cool. All right. I think that's about as much as I want to do on that area. So I want to do just a little bit more over here. There we go. This will kind of be where the farm area is. There we go. Happy with that. Kind of connect that there. Boom, boom. I'm going to connect all of this geometry. Then I'll figure out what to put there. There might be room for another house. I think that's the move. I got a feeling. So, and I think that all connects pretty organically. I might kind of terrace it off again. That might be the move. There we go. Look at that. The last thing I do before I end this video, I think I'm going to adjust this kind of sign here and just give it, just kind of fix some things with it. It needs a top. It's that simple. Just like that. Just like that. Very nice. Very nice. I think that's what I want. I mean, it's got to be a little higher, but something like this. Let's close off these gaps. Close that. There we go. Sweet. So now that we have this kind of shape, I am going to duplicate that and use it over where the bridge is. Because I think that'd be fun. Because that's kind of how it looks in the game. I think it'll be a little smaller over there. But that kind of overhanging, like kind of wood design. Kind of put that right there. Here we go. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I see. Kind of put it right there. All right, boom. Or maybe I should do a little UV first. Just on the grass, as always. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. Let's take a gander. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Here is the progress on Hateno Village. We got a lot done today, actually. Got some extra just kind of like, oh, let me shade smooth it. There we go. We got a lot done. Look at all this new area near Link's house. That's completely new. To me, it just totally captures that feeling of that area in the game. And you can just imagine, you know, once we get there, looking out and, you know, he'll have a great view of the side of Hyrule. Is this the Wind Temple over here? This will be the Earth Temple over here. That'll be a nice view of that entrance. Can look over and see, I think this is Tingle Island. It'll be Tingle Mountain. Yeah, I mean, Hateno has just it'll have a great view of Hyrule Castle, and I'm very excited to keep working on it. This has been a fun area to work on. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. More progress to come soon, but yeah, I'm really happy with everything that's been done today. So yeah, I feel a lot better just because there's way more happening in this video than happened in the previous video. All this to say, thank you so much for watching. If you want to support me, I now have a Patreon and a Ko-fi set up. Links to that in the About page on my YouTube channel. Also, feel free to subscribe to my main channel where I post filmmaking and music stuff. You know, y'all might be interested in that. If you like Zelda music, you'll probably like the kind of soundtrack stuff that I do. So yeah, feel free to subscribe. Look up Joe Kendrick on Spotify. All the music that's been used in this video is my music. So if you like that, feel free to support me by listening to my music there. I'd love for y'all to hear it. So without further ado, I think that'll be the video. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I got. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions, or if you liked it. If you didn't like it, just tell me what you think. Thanks. I'll let y'all go.